Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today on this lovely Sunday morning? Before I jump into the Halloween readings, my amazing friends, the Brits, let me borrow their Earth Magic Oracle deck, and I could not play with it this morning. So I decided to do a quick little ditty before I get into the Halloween readings about the idea that I have for my next chapter, the manifestation, and the process, which without even reading the interpretations, oh, and on the bottom of the deck is Island Solitude. So without even reading the interpretations, my next chapter hopefully is something to do with this and helping people get advice and support, even if they can't afford $100 tarot reading. I'm not knocking anyone, but I don't feel that's what it's about. And it's funny because the first card is fairies, earth magic, and this is about telling you to reconnect with the earth, because we can possess the same magic as fairies do, but we just have to look for it, and we have to be aware of how we're treating the planet and how we're treating, our life cycle, and that will bring you to an awakening that will show you no bounds almost, I want to say. I haven't read the actual interpretation. Gratitude, appreciation, but more important through your actions. Wherever you live in a small place or have an expansive land, make it a point to be especially attentive to your surrounding vegetation. Plant something, get your hands in the dirt, and do something you love with enthusiasm. So that's the idea. I want to do something I love with enthusiasm that's also going to benefit people. So I'm feeling it pretty good so far. Get your hands in the dirt. Like I said, every flower, tree, or shrub you're tending to is a living being, so treat it like a dear old friend. Ask the fairies to help you take care of these friends, and you'll be rewarded many times over. So how do I go about manifesting this new chapter that I want to take on in my life? And the card I got was Eagle, Communion. The eagle is one of Scorpio's symbols, because I heard something that day, because the eagle flies above karma. We all know the phoenix is a part of it, but wherever you experience a heartfelt communion with some physical expression of life, plant, animal, human, or anything else, it is only that you can truly feel how your life force is similar to the life force that is around you. I've always felt very connected to the earth, actually. I never understood how kids thought it was cool to litter and things like that. In essence, is articulated into the physical world in multiple ways that is the same in everything and everyone, although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics. The essence is spirit emanating from the core of all things. Communion with nature is essential for you now. So take some time to do an open-eyed meditation with a nearby animal or plant. Relax your body as much as possible, breathe consciously, and keep attention on the life form you're communicating with. This is important, okay? For me to manifest the strength and the energy and the intuitive messages that I'll be getting to do work like this, I do need to step back and take more time to meditate and to ground myself, because it sounds silly, you're just reading cards, but it actually, when you are connecting to someone else's energy to try to help them, especially if they're not sitting here with you, it actually is very draining. And if you don't protect yourself, you can get sick too. I've literally thrown up after readings before when I started doing it. And in the process, full moon completion. So I'm going to go ahead and say that Spirit's giving me the go-ahead, and as long as I act accordingly, they see good things. You can now take pleasure in knowing that whatever you've been working toward has now reached its culmination. It has not reached its culmination. I've just started this channel. I have 150 subscribers. I'm so fucking stoked. I can't even believe I have more than 5. You guys have been awesome. The comments are great. I love talking to people, and I love the beauty and the mysticism of the cards and how they all tie together. If it's been a relatively brief cycle, or a much more extensive one, yet regardless of the time, you have reached a stage of completion. Maybe that's my confidence level, because I literally have a panic attack almost every time before I read for someone, whether I know them or not, and I'm feeling better about it. Let yourself feel the contentment and satisfaction of this accomplishment. Good. It's like when you take a deep breath and reach to the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release that breath. It is important not only to enjoy this completion, but to let go and allow yourself to relax afterward, just like it's exhaling slowly. People are much too eager to rush to the next item on the agenda without giving proper space and time for appreciating and honoring the natural cycle of release that points to resolution. Give yourself time to relax and rest before tackling Spirit's next assignment. I have a feeling that's what the bottom of the deck is going to tie in this reading with, is solitude. And then here we go, new beginnings under that, okay? When you're working with, otherworldly spirits and things that are not of this physical world, patience is definitely a necessity, and you do need to know, believe it or not, guys, how to be quiet for a while and just listen, because it doesn't always come right away. But in my reading that I'm doing for myself, my idea, manifestation, and process, this looks pretty good. I feel like I'm divinely being backed by the universe, and I know I'm being backed by all of you. So,
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm going to be the voice in the background. Nikki has done about 6 readings for me. I read auras, and I freaked her out the first time because I was dead nuts on with my readings for her auras, her significant other auras, and her daughters. Nikki's card readings for me have been dead nuts on. However, sometimes they don't make sense at the time, so make sure you write them down, because they may not come into fruition right then and there on that day, but 3 days down the road you'll be like, oh my god, Nikki told me this was going to happen.
I was wondering how to explain that.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up.
It comes into fruition, maybe not that day, but be patient, write it down, and remember it, especially if it's a 3-card reading. If it's a longer reading,
I
just
rewatch
take
the videos
notes
and get other messages too, and I'm like, shit, I wish I could add that in, because I feel like someone needs to hear that.
Yeah, just wait it out, be patient, like she said, and like I said, she's done 6 for me, and she's been dead nuts on, and she did one for me before I went to a court case that day, within a half an hour, and she was dead nuts on. So it can either happen immediately, or it can happen a little bit down the road. But trust in what she says, that it will come to fruition. So just be patient.
Jenny has pointed out that I've done readings for her, so I'm going to pop one on her right now. Jenny, what you need to be aware of today: ocean, ebb and flow. This is I have the feeling right off, it's going to tell you that not to force an issue. To go with the flow. To go with the flow if you can, and with the Earth's natural rhythm. What does Jenny need to remember today? And again, this might not resonate for a day, a week, but awesome. Okay, what she needs to remember today is dream time and creation. To me, this says take the time to also relax with the ebb and flow of the ocean, but kick up your fucking heels, and reflect. Dream time.
Yeah.
But dream and also celebrate. I feel like dance in dream time, I want to say to you.
Yeah.
What does Jenny need to let go of?
Oh boy, I need this one.
Volatility of the volcano, I'm calling it now. Calling fucking volcano. More.
Give me a jumper, man. There it is.
Shit, that
there's my jumper.
Tree grounding. Okay, that's going to be an extra additional message for you, maybe how to tap into this energy.
And by the way, whenever I've written it, Nikki has read to me, I have always gotten a jumper, one that literally flies right out of the deck while she's shuffling.
Interesting. What you need to let go of is blessings, rainbow blessings. Maybe it's not that you need to let go of the blessings. You need to let go of the fact that maybe they're not the blessings you're seeking at the time, like the readings that you just said.
Right.
I kind of dig that that's the vibe. Instincts on the bottom of the deck.
Right.
I'm going to treat the jumper first, tree grounding. I feel like that's all going to tie in anywho.
Yeah, because that's all pretty much dead nuts on about my morning this morning.
Yeah, to step back, take a break.
This is recent. Yeah, this is like today's shit.
That's my shit, man. Like, I don't do future. I'm not Dionne Warwick. I can tell past sometimes. I can tell future a little bit, but I usually tell people about what's happening right then, and I just affirm it for them. You've been feeling scattered and spacey lately. Okay, you're not fully in your body, and that's because you have not been able to ground. I have rocks for that. This is quite literal in your body, and it's made of because it's made of materials of the earth. So when you're disconnected from your body, you are inevitably disconnected from earth. That's why it's giving her these earth ebb and flow, creation, blessings. It's all trying to tell her to get back in touch.
That damn tree.
With your feet firmly planted on the ground. That's how I walk everywhere. Feel the etheric roots and extend into the earth. Follow your breath so that each time you exhale, you can imagine these roots going deeper. If you're not a visualization person, carry tiger's eye, black tourmaline, hematite. 3 best grounding stones, crystals that you can get. I swear by them, okay?
I have the tiger stone you gave me.
Yes.
I
And
should
that
put it in my
also is
pocket.
stamina and courage. So what does Jenny need to be aware of? Ocean and the ebb and flow. I think it's going to tell her she needs to be aware of some timing, divine timing, or just going through. An important aspect in the art of living is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions, joining the fluidity but not being captured by it. It is also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuation in mood or feeling. These are simply emotions, often activated in ways that are completely beyond our understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, you have a greater sense of when and how to express them. You've been fighting the ebb and flow in your own feelings, denying your hurt, anger, sorrow, but either attaching yourself to one or the other and nurturing it as if it were a nursing child. You're holding it, like the anger.
Oh yeah, I got that.
You
gripped on
own
tight.
that shit.
Yeah.
Or else smoothing your feelings over with a more practiced response that deny and hide what's going on. I'm fine. Didn't we just talk about that?
Right.
When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it's like you're trying to stem the tides that grow even more forceful with the attempt that human makes to control them. Allow yourself to swim with the variations rather than resisting it. Go with the flow.
Right.
You know, if you feel that you need to cry, fucking cry it out. Go in the bathroom for a minute.
And you know what's crazy? I'm starting my brand new job tomorrow.
Okay,
And I
so
need to get myself together, clearly.
this is why it's telling you that's
Let it
not
go.
what you need to let go of. Let go of the fact that you do have blessings, but it's not exactly everything you're waiting for right now, and you know what I mean by
yes,
that.
I do.
How much more time down? Okay. Dream time. Sorry, we'll take a pause after. But you started it. So this is what Jenny needs to remember. Okay, dream time and creation. This card is beautiful. Can I get a witness? Okay. Close your eyes. Tune into your breathing and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creation that you are. As you notice your breathing becoming steady and slightly deeper than usual, observe the urge within you that is begging to come forth into some creative action. Didn't I say dancing too, even though I was dreaming?
Yeah.
Pay attention to any images, sounds, or feelings that beckon your awareness, and there you will find the key as to the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. Woo. Your breath is the crossover between spirit and physical reality. Breathing comfortably and steadily helps you align yourself with spirit, which brings a clearer focus on what creative expression is prepared to be birthed through and from you. A new job. Discard any habitual patterns that would prevent manifestation of what you are being prompted to bring forth. Allow yourself to take risks with this self-expression, and all of creation will smile upon you. So, you're nervous? Just relax. These blessings are coming, and more will be coming.
Yeah.
But you got to put in the footwork first, I feel like. And you have to be present for the next couple months and not try to rush through the next couple months, being like looking for a certain day to come. I feel like I need to say.
And you know what that day is.
Mm-hmm. Y'all don't. I'm just kidding. Okay, so, and what she needs to let go of, and I'm going to interpret this differently right now.
Is this a tree?
Nope, this is the rainbow
Okay.
and blessing. So, what does she need to let go of? Where the hell's are? Right there. So, because I see this already as a different way. The storm has passed, and it's time. You're in the middle of the storm still,
Oh,
in
100%.
reality. So I might clarify that real
Goddamn
quick.
tornado.
I said volcano. I called him. The storm has passed, and it's time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle. Even though it has been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you have endured lately, you can now say, count your blessings. Do not look at the brighter side. Adhering to some Adimic mantra that has no heart or depth, but to do so slowly with genuine gratitude that is expressed up close and personal. So they're saying, yes, shit has been rocky lately,
Yeah.
but it is on the upswing, you know. But that's not enough. This is ever-evolving process of life itself. You know, I used to tell Robbie that life's like a roller coaster. Sometimes fun, sometimes scares the shit out of you, but in the end, you had a fun ride.
Yeah.
This is the ever process of life itself, an opportunity to exist as a human being on Earth. The planet is a beautiful garden, even though we don't always see it to be so. Sometimes it's only when you look back at the memory of an experience that you truly see the blessings that happened. Bless your difficult and painful experiences and let them go. And that definitely is loud and clear for you right now.
Yeah,
This 2 years, especially for like Scorps and has been hell on wheels.
and it's Scorpio time, baby, coming up.
Jupiter's in our fucking sign
Yep.
all year this year. That's why, you know what, I'm gonna manifest this shit, and I'm gonna make my life purpose come true, and I'm gonna help a bunch of people, and I'm gonna have fun doing it.
That makes me feel good. Thank you, Nikki. And I'm starting my new job and tell me that's the fucking
Grounding
tree.
again. Meditate.
This is the
Fucking
second-
meditate. Meditate.
Show them.
Meditate.
That is the jumper that I got, and
That's
I
a
got
jumper.
it again.
I
It
asked
jumped
for
out
one
of the
more
deck.
message.
Same card jumped out of the freaking
I'm giving you
deck.
some crystals before you leave, because you clearly need to meditate.
Yeah, because I gotta go to Connecticut for my new
Y'all
job.
have a great day. Love ya. Namaste.